And you could just see my eyes right there when he said that. Oh, hell nah.
I was talking about this.
You was talking about this with who?
There's a part of me.
No answers.
There's a part of me that is a bit envious of religious people.
I can get that. Oh, yeah. You know what? Yes.
And disclaimer, neither me or Preach are religious. Okay? But we do come from households that are semi to fairly religious.
That's just
mine being a Muslim one, and yours being
Christian, Baptist. Okay. My mama it's gonna break my mama's heart when they hear that one.
My mama's heart been broken.
Oh, yeah.
But it's okay. I just put a check on the table, give her that devil's lettuce.
Yeah, she shut the fuck up.
Yeah, that green. And she'd be like, my son is so good.
And then the devil's lettuce is actually weed. So what you just said is like you put
weed in it. He does
haram
things. He's giving me money. To the topic. There's a part of me that does envy religious people.
Yeah.
But I'll give you the floor first. What are some of the reasons that you understood what I said? I'm curious.
Because, you know when they say ignorance is bliss? Now, I'm not trying to say that I'm neo and I'm like, woke and everything and stuff, and I know the truth and they don't. It's just that I'm thinking about a lot of things that don't make sense to me, and they don't have that, right? And they have this way, this thing that they can go to when they feel bad, they feel some kind of bad. They could just, Jesus, you are my joy within. They could just. They could just.
I'm not gonna lie. I came from a Muslim.
Yeah.
But that gospel hit different. I'm not gonna lie. You know why I started liking Kanye again? He's doing them church services.
Yeah.
And I'm like.
That gospel shit
hit different.
It's different. Whenever they sing, that's the thing. When you sing ugly and you sing with a purpose, okay, you don't sing to be pretty, right? You sing ugly and you sing with a purpose. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, God. You sing like your whole life depends on it.
You know what D'Angelo said?
What?
He learned to sing in the church. And what his pastor would say when he going up there singing.
What did he say?
He said, you ain't up there to look cute.
Nope.
You singing for the Lord.
You're singing.
You singing for the Lord.
Singing.
So sing like it. You ain't up there to look cute. I said, oh. And I'm like, that's how I like my music.
You know when you make them faces, and you hit them notes, and you're like, yeah, is it like
greens, beans, potatoes, colors, you name it. I'm like, yeah, name it.
I got beans, greens, potatoes, tomatoes, lamb, rams, hogs, dogs, chicken, turkeys, rabbits. You name it. God damn it.
That lady's a pastor.
She is.
Right?
She did her thing.
Yeah, and even she was talking about food. You understand? There was a purpose. Because it was not just talking about food, like the food that was going to be on the table at Thanksgiving. That was not it.
Yeah.
It was the food that was going to be on the table and I was blessed by the Lord. That's what it was. You understand what I'm saying? Singing with a so when she sit and she hit that beat, you name it, and she hit that note, it was with a purpose.
Yeah.
So there's always that thing. I understand why people go to church.
Yeah.
I understand the feeling because I've been there too, and I've like this old camaraderie that goes into the church. You got people supporting you, and it's like kind of a safe space, even though there is no such thing as safe space. But it is a safe space for them to get together and talk about whatever they got. And even if you talk about your problems, and you're able to just say, "Oh, today I had a bad day. I had a bad day. I woke up one morning. I had a bad day, people." Yes, my brothers and sisters, I woke up and I felt sad, but I knew that I could have Jesus in my heart. Amen. And all that, just that opening up, it makes you feel good. You know how you can feel good too? Therapy. But that's just me, okay? That's me. That shit, that gospel shit, it hits different. And I'm Baptist. I'm not Catholic. I'm Baptist. So that's what we did. You understand? So I get all that, and I envy them because there's always a thing. There's always someone that you can talk to. There's a feeling that there's always someone that you can talk, whether you believe it or not. You're Christian, there's someone that you can talk to. There's someone that you can rely on. That you have a purpose in life. You always have to, where people that do not believe in God have to work a little bit harder for that to happen.
That's true.
Okay? And it is noted that there are more self-deletions in the people that do not believe in God than people that believe, because the purpose is not there. And you know, what's the world? What are you gonna live for? What's gonna be your purpose? What's gonna be your thing? When you don't believe, you gotta find your purpose somewhere else. When you believe, there's a goal at the end of the tunnel. There's a way, there's guidelines. I'm not saying that when you don't believe, you don't got no guidelines, but I feel like you have, I've been in both. You have to work a little harder for that to happen, where those guidelines are bestowed onto you when you believe. What's your take?
This video is brought to you by Raycon. Yo, what's good, people? The other day I was really looking for earbuds for my phone, because sometimes I'm doing a lot of things with my hands and I'm busy and I want to answer my phone and everything and stuff, and I can't. The wire thing doesn't work anymore. I was looking for earbuds. I'm going to talk to you about the Raycon earbuds. Well, not only the envelope and the protector charge the Raycons and the earbuds, but the sound quality. The quality. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I said it like that. The quality. The bass is nice. The bass is rich. It's balanced. The quality is there. It's sweat and water resistant, because sometimes, you know, I work out, and when you work out, you want to hype yourself up, but you don't want to always have to, you know, hinder your earbuds.
Sometimes you want to just isolate everything out. Well, with the noise isolation feature on these Raycons, you can block out all the noise on you so you could focus in and zone in on what you want to be doing. And navigating between the multiple modes that exist on Raycon has never been easier. Just use the function toggle below.
And it's at a fraction of the price of what you usually get, you know, from other people. You know what I'm talking about. Click on the link below right now.
So if you're ready to have a completely different audio experience, go to the link in the description below, or go to buyraycon.com/Aba to get 15% off on us. Yeah, I think you touched on it to some degree. I think as you get older, you notice that, especially with the current times that we live in now, that people's sense of community is pretty much non-existent in a lot of places. And so I think what church or religion does a lot of the times is it gives you a sense of belonging to a group. It gives you communion, be it on Sundays or Friday prayers, or, you know, holidays like Eid and stuff like that. You get this opportunity to be with others and get stuff that humans truly need but don't always accept or admit to. And yeah, there's just something super infectious about being in this kind of environment, you know, to hear somebody talk about, you know, to have patience, because life is full of suffering. Doesn't matter what religion, what faith you go through. Life is full of suffering, be it losing people around you, difficult stuff at work, heartbreak, all these things. And not having a support system, it makes that suffering even more compounded. And so I have rituals that I engage in. All right, I don't mean sacrifice a bit, but I mean, like, maybe it's specific events I go to every Thursday or Friday to dance. For you, maybe it's CrossFit on Sundays, and you get it with your group of people. Having these forms of like repetition, where you guys go through the same habits with the same type of people, like that, especially after this pandemic, can no longer be discounted. How much people suffered from not being able to do those things? Unbelievable. For me, it was like such a big deal. Why I look a lot better now and feel a lot better is because I'm out there and I'm actually able to do shit, because I wasn't able to for a long time. So I say all this to say that religious people, just from a communion standpoint, have so much. But then, like Preach said, it gives you a set of guidelines. It gives you your moral compass. It tells you, like, these are the rights, these are the wrongs, instead of you having to figure out a lot of it for yourself all the time, or having to deal with that. And I think a lot of people need, you know, en français on dit encadrement. They need that framework. You know what I'm saying? And so from the outside looking in, when I see folks who are so lost and have none of that, you can go through and try to figure out yourself, but that's it can be very lonely, and two, very difficult.
Oh, yeah.
Very difficult. And so I think there's a part of me that understands the need for religion, even though I'm not a believer, I don't think that can change. I respect it and I appreciate it from afar. And I think, yeah, that's something that's come with age. Before, I used to think of it as a nuisance, because it was something that people kept trying to impose on me.
Oh, yeah.
But now that they no longer have that ability and I'm a grown man, I can look at it from afar and appreciate it for what it is, rather than the thing that's trying to pull me in all the time.
Well, you know this. I was pissed off about religion.
You bring it up a couple notches.
Livid.
Okay. Yeah.
Livid about religion and stuff like that. And you know, through the years, you know, you calm down. You listen you just have to work things out with what hurts you and what hurt your community and what hurt your people, and understand where it comes from. I was pissed off.
Yeah.
Like, you would talk about religion to me, Christianity to me, and my whole demeanor would change. Like, I was in a fight mode. He saw that a couple of times.
I mean, he had some spicy takes.
I was heated. You understand? And I was King preached the petty. King preached the petty in full effect. I was ready to take you down, and all your arguments, it was easy to invalidate them real quick. Now it's not even about that. It's not even about that. But I was pissed. Yeah, especially when someone's trying to embark me in that shit.
Ooh. It's because you ain't got Jesus in your life. Ooh. Oh, I got one for you. You got a problem? Let God handle it.
Oh my God, that used to trigger and not up to recently.
Oh yeah, we got a video.
Up to our
most viral video.
Yes,
is him getting triggered by God.
Yes, when the wedding thing and when
let God handle it.
Let God. What he said, let God.
I need a prenup. No. Let God handle it.
You could go back to that video actually.
The preacher steps up. He's like, hold on. He say, now hold on. I know you love this girl. Don't make a drastic decision. I think you should just let God handle it.
Shut that shit off. And you could just see my eyes right there when he said that. Oh,
hell nah. Yeah.
That was up to recently.
And as he was doing that, all I was thinking was,
here comes the money. Here we go.
And sure enough, highest viewed video.
Yo, that video went up. It beat the first one that we posted.
Yeah.
Imagine that. But yeah, like
yeah, that shit used to trigger you. Yeah,
it just doesn't.
It's understandable why.
It doesn't trigger me, but I got a little.
Nah.
But now I could breathe.
Yes,
now I could breathe. But before, I was going every time. I was going.
I feel you. I get you. I'll say this. I think now we're at a point where people have so many options. They can choose to do whatever they want to do. When people are embellishing a lot of those things, they're fucking left, right, and center. They're doing all kinds of substances. They're doing all these things. And we allow people a lot of freedoms. But what comes with a lot of freedoms oftentimes, especially if people embellish too much, is chaos comes into your life. All of a sudden, you have a harder time meeting deadlines. You're engaging in all kinds of frivolous behavior that's not good for you. And I think what religion brings for a lot of people is a bit of order. Every Sunday, ritualistically, you're supposed to show up here. Or if you have an issue, you can come to somebody and confide. It gives you that sense of consistency that I think a lot of people need in their lives to feel really well. I have friends who are dealing with antidepressants and stuff like that. And I'm not saying they found God and they felt better. What I'm trying to say is just from them getting a schedule and an order in their life, getting a job and working 9 to 5 every single day, they started to feel exponentially better. And that's actually one of the top things that like shrinks will tell people when they're dealing with depression oftentimes is like, get a schedule. Just pick 3 things in the day and get those things done and see how we feel after that and just bring some order. What I think religion does a great job of is it oftentimes introduces order into your life. It gives you these guidelines where it says, don't do too much of this, don't do too much of B, don't do too much of C, blah, 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 blah. Or come every Sunday, do these things. And that kind of order is very comforting. Mm-hmm. And I also think as people get older, they need that because they retire from their jobs. They have all this free time. Their kids don't come to see them as often. Their community members, friends, family move away or they die. As you get older, that need for that kind of order and consistency and something to invest your time in becomes much more apparent. You know, because someone said this to me. It's like his mom turned 70 and she's thinking about retirement. And then, you know, she doesn't know what she's going to do at retirement. So he's like, oh, you should pick up a new hobby or whatever. She's like, I'm 70. Like, that's probably not. And most old people not going to go and like pick up a guitar all of a sudden or, you know, start a botany plant or whatever. Most of them got their routine and they like that kind of stuff. So she started investing herself heavily into God, you know, and even though her husband passed away. And you see like there's a beauty in that.
There's a community that's going to take care of you.
Exactly. And then when you're familiar with and you've invested in for 40, 50 years, right?
You're going to have people calling you up. Oh, Saint-Tel, how are you doing today?
Absolutely.
Comment va yo ye? There's people calling you. When you ain't got nobody, you know, people are going to call you. People are going to take care of you. People are going to look out for you. Sometimes that's what you need. Yeah. Sometimes. That's what you need.
Yeah. Think about this. And this really fucked me up when he said it. He said, my mom been going to church since she was a little baby. She's 71. Every Sunday. Think of one thing that you've done every Sunday that's a social activity. I want you, the viewer, tell me one thing that you've done every single week since you were a baby that's socially involved with other people and communicating. Not, oh, I work out every Sunday. Not that. I'm talking about something that you've done religiously.
Repeatedly.
Right? Think about there's something really like impressive and beautiful in that in and of itself. And so yeah.
My aunt is like that.
Yeah.
I got one aunt like that.
Yeah.
Ooh, no matter where she at.
She going.
She's in Florida. She's in New York. She's in Montreal. She goes to church.
Good.
She goes to church.
Good. That kind of order.
And if she doesn't go to church, you best believe that between that time and that time, you cannot go in her room because she praying.
Yeah.
She praying. She doing prayers. She prays for everybody in the
Shout outs to her.
And I even used to. That's how pissed off I was. And when people would come up to you, would come up to me and be like, "Oh, I prayed for you," I'd be like, "Nah, I don't believe in that shit. So don't." Now I'm not as petty, and I understand that the only thing that person is doing whenever they say I've been praying for you is they wish you well.
Just accept it.
It's not your religion. It's not your thing. Okay.
Yeah.
The intention behind that is that person is wishing me well. That's it.
I'm proud of your growth.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Look at you.
Yeah. But if church comes to me, bro, I'm just kidding.
Listen. Anytime you get upset, you deal with bad situation, let God handle it. It's okay.
Don't push it. Don't push it. Don't fucking push it. We're about to fight. Don't push it. Hey.
A religious video is coming.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot of people that will be asking like, "Yo, why were you so pissed off?" We'll handle that in another video. I think that could be a part 2 of this video. We could definitely do that. Why you left? If you want to talk about it.
Me? I mean, mine's boring. I like pussy. And I'm not good at being a hypocrite.
Oh, that's funny.
It wasn't alcohol, was it? I like pussy.
Pussy.
I knew I was gonna fuck left or right. It felt weird to go to Friday prayers and be like, God. And I knew that night I couldn't do that. I can't. One thing I can't do is be a blatant hypocrite. I just can't do it.
You try to pray. You try to pray, but all the time you're praying, you're looking at the watch to see whenever you're gonna get some pussy.
When I see Mom, and then I also seen him at the club sitting like, I can't be me. I'm just sorry. I just can't be me. That's all. So I knew who I was, and I knew what I was about. Now in my older years, maybe you never know. But I don't see myself. But why I left, I like. I mean, it is what it is. So that's all. Anything else you want to say?
That's most of us.
All right. Let us know what you guys think.